Most people are scared of credit cards, but they are not scared of spending money they don't have. They fear one card, but not the 10 financial mistakes they make every month without even noticing. And the truth is, the wrong credit card can trap you, but the right credit card can change your entire financial future. You're not afraid of credit cards. You're afraid of choosing the wrong one and ruining your credit before you even understand how the system works. But don't worry, today you will finally understand which card is safe for beginners, which one is dangerous, and which one can actually help you grow. Imagine if you could pick your very first credit card without stress, without confusion, and without fear. Imagine getting approved fast, building your score smoothly, and feeling fully in control of your money. This video will show you exactly how to do that using the easiest beginner-friendly cards of 2026. Choosing your first credit card in 2026 is easier than before, but only if you know what to look for. Banks are using new rules, new approval systems, and new AI-powered fraud protection to help beginners feel safer. But if you don't understand these features, you might choose a card that quietly drains your money instead of helping you build it. You don't need to be a finance expert to start. You don't need a high income. You just need the right information, explained in the simplest way possible. So today, I'll show you the best credit cards for complete beginners in 2026. I'll explain everything in simple words, with real examples, and in a way that even someone using a credit card for the very first time can understand. Let's get into it. Most beginners think a credit card is just a tiny plastic tool for spending, but it's actually a financial contract. Every swipe is recorded, evaluated, and used to judge how trustworthy you are with money. And because of that, the first card you choose becomes a very important part of your financial reputation. The biggest mistake beginners make is ignoring the fees. They don't understand annual fees, foreign transaction fees, late fees, or interest charges. And all of these can pile up quietly and turn a simple purchase into a stressful bill. Another common mistake is applying for too many cards too quickly. Every time you apply, your credit score gets a small hit if it's a hard check. Beginners often apply everywhere and get rejected multiple times, and this destroys their score before it even starts. But don't worry, there are beginner cards with soft pull approvals that do not hurt your score, and we will talk about them soon. Here's a secret most beginners don't know. Choosing the right beginner credit card in 2026 can save you $300 to $800 every single year. And one card on this list can even increase your credit score in as little as 90 days. Stay with me, because we're just getting started. The best cards are coming in a moment. First, let's understand what a beginner card actually needs to have. A good beginner card should not charge an annual fee. If a bank wants you to pay just for holding the card, you should walk away immediately. A beginner should never pay for something that gives no guaranteed benefit. The second requirement is low interest. If you ever make a mistake and can't pay in full, you shouldn't be punished with extremely high charges. In 2026, interest rates on beginner cards are more controlled, but still risky if you don't choose carefully. The third requirement is easy approval. Your first card should welcome you, not scare you. Cards with soft pull approval systems let you check if you qualify without damaging your credit score. A fourth feature is automatic credit limit increases. When you use the card correctly, the bank should reward you with a higher limit. This increases your credit score because your utilization goes down. Finally, your first card must report to all 3 major credit bureaus. If it doesn't report everywhere, your credit growth becomes extremely slow. A card that reports monthly is the best choice. In 2026, most beginner cards also offer a protected fraud detection. This means the card can block suspicious charges before they happen. It's a powerful safety upgrade for first-time users. Beginner cards come in 3 types. Once you understand these 3, choosing becomes easy, and I'll explain each one in the simplest possible words. Level 1. Secured cards. These are for people with no credit history at all. You give a security deposit, and the bank gives you a card equal to that deposit, making approval easier. Level 2. Soft pull approval cards. These cards judge you without hurting your score. You can check eligibility instantly, and beginners get accepted more easily. Level 3. Cashback beginner cards. These are for people who want rewards with no complications. You get simple cashback without needing to activate rotating categories. Now that you understand the levels, let's move to the real list. And this is where things get exciting, because some of these cards are perfectly designed for people starting fresh. 1. Discovered It Secured. This card is one of the most beginner-friendly options in 2026. It gives simple cashback, no annual fee, and a very easy setup. Discover also reviews your account every month and returns your deposit when you've proven responsible use. Beginners love it because it approves people with no credit history. Even students or low-income workers qualify easily, and the cashback on groceries and fuel is useful for everyday life. 2. Capital One Platinum Secured. This card is perfect for people with thin or damaged credit. Many beginners get approved with a very small deposit. Capital One also increases your limit automatically after 6 months. There are no hidden fees, no confusing reward categories, just a simple card to help you build credit safely. 3. Chime Credit Builder Card. This is not a traditional credit card. It's a new system designed for beginners who are scared of debt. You only spend money you have, but the card reports your usage like a real credit card. There are no fees, no interest, and no risk of debt. It's almost impossible to misuse, and many beginners see 40 to 80 point improvements in a few months. 4. Pedal One Visa. This card is perfect for beginners with low income or thin credit files. It approves people based on their financial behavior, not traditional credit scores. The app shows your approval chances before you even apply. There's no annual fee. It offers simple rewards, and the approval rate for beginners is one of the highest in 2026. 5. Apple Card. This is one of the most transparent cards ever created. It shows you the exact amount of interest before you pay anything, and the approval process is fast and beginner-friendly. There's no annual fee, cashback is automatically deposited into your balance, and the app makes everything incredibly simple to understand. 6. Capital One Quicksilver. This card gives 1.5% cashback on everything, which is perfect for beginners who don't want complicated reward systems. You don't need to activate anything, you just spend and earn. It also offers soft pull pre-approval, which means you can check eligibility without hurting your score. This alone makes it a powerful beginner card. 7. Citi Custom Cash. This card chooses your top spending category automatically and gives bonus cash back on it. You don't have to plan or track anything. The card does everything for you. For beginners who feel overwhelmed, this card removes all the pressure. You get the best rewards without thinking, and it has no annual fee. 8. Wells Fargo Autograph Card. This card is simple, flexible, and beginner-friendly. It gives rewards on travel, restaurants, and many daily expenses, and it also has no annual fee. It has strong fraud protection. It offers good approval chances, and it comes with a helpful mobile app that explains everything clearly. 9. The Ultra Beginner Digital AI Card 2026 model. This is a new type of card offered by several fintech companies. It uses AI to protect beginners from overspending. If you try to spend beyond your safe limit, the card warns you instantly. It blocks risky transactions. It sends weekly spending reports, and it approves beginners faster than traditional banks. Here's a shocking truth. Most people don't go into credit card debt because they overspend. They go into debt because they misunderstand how their card works. Once you understand your card, the fear disappears, confidence grows, and building credit becomes surprisingly easy. Your credit score increases when you show the bank that you are responsible. The first rule is payment history. Always pay on time. This one rule controls 35% of your score. The second rule is utilization, the percentage of your limit that you use. Keeping it under 30% is the simplest way to grow your score fast. The bank sees this as discipline. The third rule is credit age. The longer you keep your card open, the better your score becomes. This is why beginners should never close their first card. Banks also check how often you apply for new cards. They check your mix of credit types, and they check how stable your payments are. When these three rules work together, beginners often see their score rise quickly. It doesn't require high income, just consistency. Here is the hard truth. Your first credit card can either open the door to financial freedom or lock you into financial stress. The choice depends on the next decision you make. You don't become financially stable by earning more money. You become stable by making smarter decisions with the money you already have. A beginner-friendly card is that first smart decision. Always use less than 30% of your limit. If your limit is $300, never cross $90. This tiny rule protects your score automatically. Banks reward low usage. They trust people who don't rely heavily on their card, and trust leads to higher limits. Higher limits lead to better scores. Better scores lead to cheaper loans, and cheaper loans lead to a better life. Many beginners pay only the minimum amount. This causes interest to grow like a snowball, and soon the card becomes expensive. Some beginners forget their due dates. Late fees hit hard, and the credit score drops immediately. Other beginners chase complicated reward systems. They try to hack the card, but they end up overspending. The biggest mistake is closing your first card too early. This destroys your credit age, and rebuilding it takes years. Start with a simple card from this list. Use it for small daily purchases like fuel, groceries, or mobile bills. Pay the full amount every month. After 4 months, try for a soft pull upgrade. If you qualify, move to a better cashback card. This creates a natural path for credit growth. After 8 months, keep using your card responsibly. Let your credit score rise, and avoid taking more cards too quickly. In 1 year, you will feel the change. Your financial confidence will grow, and banks will trust you more. Let me tell you a simple story. A 24-year-old beginner named Ion was scared of credit cards. He thought one mistake would ruin his entire future. He started with a secured card. He kept his usage low, and he paid on time every month. Within 8 months, his credit score jumped 78 points. He upgraded to a cashback card, and his life became easier. Loans became cheaper. Banks treated him differently. And for the first time, he felt in control of his financial life. That story can be you if you choose wisely today. Your first credit card doesn't need to be scary. It just needs to be simple, safe, and beginner-friendly. In 2026, you have better options than ever before. Start slow, use your card wisely, and let time build your financial strength. If this video helped you understand beginner credit cards, hit the like button so more people can learn the same. Subscribe to the channel because we break down complicated money topics into simple lessons anyone can follow. Comment below which card you want to try first, and I'll guide you personally.